Here I start my bread. Here's a regular flour, unbleached, and this stuff is from curly duck seed, grinded. I grind that in my coffee grinder. I got a little bit of yeast here, some salt, of course, a little oil, and I'm using sesame seeds. And it'll hold that place.
Okay.
Okay. Couple.
Kind of like
Yeah,
this.
I have to keep it tucked in so
Okay,
so I'm using here a half cup.
That's a half cup.
That's a half cup measure. Yay. Come on out, fellas. That's a half a cup.
Of flour. Almost well-rounded cup.
Okay. And all together, I'm making a little bit more.
Make a little more. So it's almost
It's a cup full of
full
flour.
of flour.
Leave the flour sitting right there in case I need a little more. I'm gonna use this curly duck seed
flour.
Yeah. I'm gonna use also a half a cup of this.
So that's about 1.5 cup.
Yes. That's about 1.5 cup.
1 cup of regular flour and a half cup of that curly duck stuff.
Teaspoon.
A teaspoon of dried yeast.
Teaspoon of dried yeast. That should be
Okay.
enough. Almost out of it. Okay, that's that, and that's that. And I'm gonna mix this up a little. That's dry yeast and flour.
And
All together,
curly
1 and
duck seed
and
flour.
Flour. This
Because
flour
you-
substitute, so to
You
speak.
pick the seeds, and then when they dry, you grind them in your coffee grinder. And now a half a cup of water.
Half a cup to start stirring. Of course, that's not
It's
enough.
not enough. Make it about
About a quarter
a
cup.
little more, yeah. Just to make sure it's blending in.
Yes. Mix it together.
It still looks very dry. Well, you don't want it too moist.
Right.
There will be more ingredients once it starts.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it's too wet.
Is it too wet or is it too dry? I
don't
feel
know.
that with my fingers while I'm mixing it all together. This is right now flour, water, and
yeast.
dry yeast. And I'll just mix that all together like this. It's the flour and the yeast.
There's enough water to get it a little moist.
See, this needs to be sticking together, but not so sticky that it would stick on my hands. Okay, I could add a little bit more water, but not
So it's
too much.
about
Just about a spoonful, so yeah. Yeah. Or
gotta knead it really good and let it stand and rise. Right?
is that what I need to do?
That's what you usually do.
Oh yeah. Okay, I just knead it really good, kind of like mix it really well. And yes, I did use warm water. I think it was warm enough. It was about
So it rises.
Yeah.
And the sesame, salt, and oil comes later.
Still a little dry. The sesame seeds and salt will come later.
Because otherwise it don't rise when there's salt on it.
Right. Yeah.
Flavoring comes later. This is just flour
Flour, yeast,
and yeast
and
and
water.
and that curly duck flour.
Yeah, that's
About half of it, or less than half.
So, and
put a little foil over it.
exactly, that's what I'm doing. How do you know?
I've seen you do it before.
Okay, there's my scissors. Okay. And I'll just pausing the video, right?
Okay, and let it.
Yeah, come on, we gotta continue. Yeah, my game time. You got game time till tomorrow. Here, hold the camera. Hold that
I cannot hold it.
It's here. Get your finger out. Don't pull it. I got it.
Okay, is
So
it rolling?
I have oiled these containers.
Little with a drop of oil
Just a drop of oil. Just
to
kind
keep
of like.
the
And
dough
then my
from
fingers are a
sticking.
little greasy. That's okay too.
Because you need maybe some grease to knit your things.
With this, I'm gonna use it for carving again. I'm gonna take from my
Sesame
seeds just a little bit.
about
Just a little bit.
sprinkle
Just a sprinkle.
about
Kind
a
of right.
teaspoon.
Yeah, that's about a teaspoonful. And also
A dash of
a
salt.
dash of salt. And I'm gonna knead that into it.
Keep on kneading. Okay. It didn't rise much.
It rose about 50%.
No.
Well, it will not rise very much because of the. It's not just flour. It's the
Duckweed.
duckweed,
Duck seed.
duck seed.
Grain.
Yeah, that's an addition to that.
Duck seed flour.
Mm-hmm. That's
Grind it down, duck seed.
So I'm mixing that again, and then I'm dividing it into halves because I've got me two of those bitty little containers, and that's just mixing a little bit of flavor in there. The seeds
and a dash of
sesame
salt.
seeds and a dash of salt. I should be kneading that better.
That's what I say.
That's what I say. Should be kneading it really fine. No, I don't want it any more dry or wet. I want it feeling like this, kind of like not too wet and not too dry. I can mix it without it sticking, but it is not so that it is totally dry. Okay, so I mixed a little bit of sesame in it for flavor. Now I make it into little
rolls.
And stick them into these little forms.
And then we wonder whether or not they grow a little more in the next hour.
That's exactly what I was about to say. So I just have two little dough rolls in the oiled containers. They are right now about half full.
Will it be a miracle if they grow?
It's not Miracle Grow. I don't like Miracle Grow. No, Miracle Grow is bad for you. I just want normal grows, not a giant.
Okay, now let it sit a little longer.
Pause the video right here. It's a sneak preview. That was only 30 minutes rising. I gotta let it go a little bit longer. Let it rise. Yeah, 5 o'clock. I start bake. And it turns on at 3:50 and I leave it at 3:50. As soon as it beeps, I will stick that stuff in there. Help me keep an eye on the clock. 10 after 5. By 5:30, I have to take it out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it out now. Let me. Yeah, I think it is enough. Because they are just very small, you know. There is one. They did not rise much at all. Strange. You mix the dough all together at once. Well, yeah. Double rising. Okay. I just leave it sitting here for a moment. Whatever. It's out. I'm gonna turn them upside down so they fall out of the thing and stay and let them cool off. So here's the end result of my 2 little Broetchen that I was baking. They're just like Broetchen, kind of like
Red rolls. We call it in English. Red rolls.
Okay. Well, that's what I baked. End of the video.